Ever notice how some women over 50 just walk into a room and have that polished, graceful look, like they're not even trying? It's not about wearing expensive brands or chasing trends. It's about wearing color with intention. The right combinations can brighten your skin, lift your features, and make you feel confident the moment you step out the door. Today we're diving into 7 elegant pairings that do just that: quiet, classic, and completely powerful. If your closet is full of black, gray, and beige, you're not alone. A lot of women over 50 feel like color is no longer for them. But guess what? That's simply not true. Color can be your best friend. It lifts your look, your mood, and even how people see you. The trick is knowing how to use it. That's what this video is all about. Giving you tools, not rules, to help you feel like the best version of yourself again. Let's be honest, most of us have fallen into a style rut at some point. You know the drill. Black pants, a neutral top, same safe shoes. It feels easy, right? But over time, those choices can start to dull not just your look, but your energy. I've had clients tell me they looked in the mirror and didn't feel like themselves anymore. The truth is, the wrong colors can drain you. The right ones, they can light you up. You don't need an entirely new wardrobe. Just a few smart changes in how you pair colors can make all the difference. It's not about standing out. It's about showing up as the best version of you, every single day. Let's talk about a color combo that never lets you down: blue with white or gray. Seriously, this pairing is like the denim of color combinations. Always in style, always flattering. Blue brings that calm, confident energy, while white adds a little brightness and light. And gray? It softens everything in the best way possible. I've worked with so many women who were unsure about wearing color after 50. They'd say things like, "Blue feels too bold," or "White makes me nervous." But here's the thing. When you pick the right tones and mix them well, blue and white can actually make you look fresher and more pulled together. It gives your whole look a clean slate feeling, like you've just come from a great vacation or had an amazing night's sleep. Take a light blue blouse paired with white trousers. Add in a gray cardigan or blazer, and suddenly you've got a whole outfit that feels classic, effortless, and a little bit elevated. It's not shouting for attention, but it's not fading into the background either. It's just right. Now let's get specific. Think about someone like Meryl Streep. You've probably seen her in those crisp blue and white outfits that somehow look both relaxed and incredibly elegant. That's not an accident. That's color doing its job. Or picture yourself in a sky blue cashmere sweater, white jeans, and soft gray suede flats. It's simple, but wow, does it look polished. This combination also works for just about every season. In spring and summer, go for lighter shades: sky blue, ivory, pale gray. In fall and winter, bring in navy, cool gray, and white with a bit more weight to the fabric. Swap out your shoes and accessories, and you've transitioned the whole look with zero stress. And it's not just about clothes. Think scarves, handbags, jewelry. A blue silk scarf draped over a gray coat? Instant chic. Or a navy handbag with a white sundress? Clean and striking. These little touches can go a long way. But let me say this. If you're not sure where to start, begin small. Maybe it's a light blue button-down. Maybe it's a gray wrap or a simple white tee. Then build from there. As you grow more confident, you'll see how easy it is to put these pieces together. This combo works especially well if you want to brighten up your face. The blue reflects beautifully on your skin, especially around your eyes, and the white adds that youthful glow. If you've been feeling like your outfits are dragging you down, this is your secret weapon. So next time you open your closet, skip the black for a day. Try the blue. Pair it with white. Layer in some gray. And then take a good look in the mirror. That woman looking back at you? She looks fresh. She looks confident. She looks like herself, only brighter. And remember, color is not about standing out. It's about feeling in tune with yourself. Blue and white together don't just look good. They feel good. And when you feel good, people notice. Let's talk beige and brown. I know, on paper they might sound a little too safe. But here's the thing. When done right, these two colors together are the definition of quiet luxury. They're warm, rich, and timeless. This isn't about blending in. It's about standing out in the most subtle, sophisticated way. I've had clients tell me they were afraid beige would wash them out or brown would feel too dull. But the trick is in the texture and tone. Think soft beige cashmere, deep espresso wool, buttery leather. When you pair those together, you get depth. You get interest. You get a look that says, I know exactly who I am. Picture this. A beige trench coat that fits like a dream, layered over a chocolate knit sweater, with a pair of tailored brown trousers. Gold hoop earrings. Leather ankle boots. That outfit doesn't scream, but it speaks volumes. It tells people you're polished, confident, and comfortable in your own skin. What I love about this combo is how versatile it is. You can go light on light with soft beige and tan for a calm, airy feel. Or you can create contrast with dark brown bottoms and a lighter top. Add a pop of cream or ivory in your accessories, and you've instantly elevated the whole look. And let's not forget the seasonal magic of these tones. In fall, they echo the colors of the leaves. In winter, they feel warm and cozy. In spring, go with lighter materials like linen or cotton. Even in summer, a pair of brown sandals with a beige midi dress works beautifully. Another great thing? These shades are flattering on every skin tone. Warm undertones, cool undertones, it doesn't matter. Beige and brown just work. They add warmth to your complexion and create this elegant, cohesive vibe from head to toe. Now, I know some people say neutrals are boring, but I'd argue the opposite. Neutrals give you the chance to play with shape, with layers, and with texture. A ribbed knit, a suede boot, a silk blouse, they all show up so much better in these rich, earthy tones. It's like building an outfit that feels lived in, but still elevated. So if your closet already has these pieces, great. If not, start simple. A brown belt, a beige scarf, maybe a camel handbag. Layer those into your everyday outfits and see how easily they pull everything together. Because here's the truth, beige and brown are not basic. They're foundational. They're the backdrop that lets your personality take center stage. And when you wear them with confidence, trust me, they never feel boring. And here's the best part. These colors are easy to mix and match. Once you start playing with them, you'll see how they work with everything, from bold prints to soft layers. You'll wonder why you didn't wear more brown and beige sooner. Now let's talk about one of the richest, most luxurious pairings out there, burgundy and camel. This combo, it's like sipping red wine next to a roaring fireplace. It's warm, inviting, and just dramatic enough to turn heads without saying a word. Burgundy has depth. It has power. And when you balance it with the softness of camel, something magical happens. I had a client in her 60s who always wore black. She told me it felt safe. But one day, we tried a burgundy blouse with a camel blazer, and her whole face lit up. I look alive, she said. That's the thing about color. It brings life back into the way we show up. Picture this, a rich burgundy turtleneck under a camel trench coat. Or camel wide-leg trousers with a flowy burgundy blouse tucked in. Add a leather belt, a pair of gold earrings, and maybe a warm-toned handbag, and you've got a look that says elegant, refined, and just a little bold. This pairing works beautifully in fall and winter. It echoes the changing leaves, the warmth of the season. But don't box it into just those months. A sleeveless burgundy top with camel capris in spring? Works. It's all about choosing lighter fabrics and softer finishes when the weather shifts. What I love most is how this combo flatters mature skin tones. Burgundy gives a rosy glow, especially near your face, and camel is soft enough to enhance that effect without competing with it. Unlike black, which can sometimes feel harsh as we age, camel softens and burgundy lifts. Together, they're a power couple. Now let's talk texture. You can keep things classic with wool and silk, or mix it up with leather, suede, even knits. A burgundy leather bag with camel suede shoes? That's texture heaven. These tones are rich on their own, but when you add different materials, they really come to life. If you're new to color, here's a simple place to start. Pick one hero piece. Maybe a burgundy sweater. Then add a camel scarf or bag. Keep everything else neutral. As you get more comfortable, start layering. That's the beauty of this pairing. It builds well. And don't forget accessories. Gold jewelry, tortoiseshell sunglasses, or a soft brown lip color can bring everything together. Even something as small as a burgundy nail polish with a camel coat adds polish and intention. So the next time you feel stuck reaching for black or gray, remember burgundy and camel. They're classic, but not boring. They're bold, but not overpowering. They say, I've got depth, I've got grace, and I'm not afraid to be seen. That's a message worth wearing. And here's the truth. As we mature, it's not about dressing younger, it's about dressing smarter. Burgundy and camel give you that elevated confidence, without ever trying too hard. It's the kind of look that grows with you. Let's talk about a classic that never lets you down. White and navy. This pairing is one of those combinations that just works, no matter the season or the setting. It's clean, it's crisp, and it quietly says, I have my life together. Even if you threw the outfit on 5 minutes before heading out the door, navy gives you structure. It's strong but not overpowering. It has that grounded, sophisticated feel to it. And white brings in freshness. It adds light, clarity, and a little extra polish. Together, they balance each other perfectly. It's like the style version of coffee and cream. I remember one client who always wore black. It felt safe to her, like a uniform. But one day, we swapped her go-to black slacks for navy and paired them with a white blouse. The difference? Instant lift. She looked brighter, softer, more modern. And the best part? She felt it too. She said, I didn't know I could look this awake without makeup. Think about someone like Carolina Herrera. Her signature white blouse and navy skirt is a masterclass in effortless elegance. Add a pair of pearl earrings, a simple belt, maybe a red lip if you're feeling bold. And you're channeling icon energy without going over the top. This combo is perfect for days when you want to look put together but not overdressed. It works for work meetings, brunches, school events, and yes, even errands. Navy and white carry a certain kind of polish that makes even the simplest outfit look intentional. And the versatility is unbeatable. In warmer months, go for a breezy white linen dress with a navy cardigan or flats. In cooler weather, swap in navy trousers and a crisp white turtleneck under a tailored blazer. Whether you're layering or keeping it simple, these colors adapt. Now let's talk accessories. White and navy are a perfect canvas. You can add a tan bag, metallic jewelry, or even a pop of red or green if you're feeling playful. Everything works against this base. And if you want to keep it minimalist, stick to silver or pearl accents. They look especially fresh with this combo. If you're easing out of a black everything phase, this is a great stepping stone. Navy still feels classic and refined, but it's a little softer. White adds that touch of brightness we all crave, especially as we get older and want to feel more radiant. So next time you reach for a black and gray combo, pause for a second. Consider navy and white instead. It's timeless, flattering, and just the right mix of calm and confidence. And once you try it, don't be surprised if it becomes your new go-to. Now, if you're someone who likes a little more mood and depth in your wardrobe, let's talk about burgundy and charcoal gray. This combo is what I like to call elegant edge. It's dramatic without being loud, and modern without being trendy. It's the kind of pairing that feels strong, confident, and completely grown-up, in the best possible way. Burgundy, with its rich wine tones, brings warmth and emotion. It's bold, yes, but in a very refined way. And charcoal gray? That's your foundation. It's softer than black, more interesting than basic gray, and it brings balance to the richness of burgundy. Together, they create a color story that feels like sophistication with just the right amount of mystery. I had a client once, retired lawyer in her early 70s, who thought bold colors were behind her. She was living in black, navy, and white. But then we tried a burgundy blouse under a charcoal blazer. And the shift was immediate. She looked in the mirror and said, "That's me. That's who I've been trying to find." That's what the right color pairing can do. It reminds you of your own spark. Try this look: a pair of tailored gray trousers, a soft burgundy knit sweater, maybe a scarf in a deeper shade or a touch of gold in your earrings. It's subtle, but stunning. Or switch it around. Go with a charcoal gray turtleneck and a burgundy statement necklace. The beauty is, these tones play off each other so well that you really can't go wrong. And if you want to layer in texture, this is the perfect palette for it. Think velvet, wool, suede. A charcoal wool coat with a burgundy leather crossbody bag? That's rich, in every sense of the word. These fabrics and tones together create depth, like your outfit is telling a story. This combination also works in a variety of settings. You can wear it to work, a nice dinner, Even a casual day out if you choose lighter fabrics. It transitions seamlessly from day to night, and from season to season. In the fall, it feels cozy. In the winter, it feels luxurious. And in the cooler days of spring, it still holds its own. If you're not sure where to start, go with a burgundy top and gray pants. Add some lipstick in a matching berry shade, and you've already created harmony. Small choices lead to big shifts. So if you've been playing it safe with neutrals, consider stepping into this powerful pair. Burgundy and charcoal aren't here to shout. They're here to speak, with style, with grace, and with a quiet confidence that's impossible to ignore. And don't be afraid to wear this look more than once. When you find a combination that makes you feel like your best self, lean into it. That's not playing it safe, that's playing it smart. Let's take a moment to appreciate one of the most underrated color combinations out there, olive green and off-white. This pairing doesn't shout for attention, but it draws you in with its quiet elegance. Olive green has this earthy, grounded quality that feels calm and collected. And when you match it with off-white, that's when the whole look softens and shines. I once worked with a woman who was nervous about green. She thought it would clash with her skin tone or feel too bold. But the first time she tried an olive blazer over an off-white blouse, she gasped. "I didn't know I could look this fresh," she said. That's the power of a thoughtful color choice. Olive green brings a richness to your wardrobe that's often overlooked. It's not as harsh as black and not as expected as navy. It sits somewhere in between, versatile, sophisticated, and surprisingly flattering on a wide range of skin tones. Pair it with off-white and you get this clean, light, and elegant contrast that feels modern and timeless all at once. Think about Catherine, the Princess of Wales. She wears this combo effortlessly: olive trousers, a creamy blouse, and nude flats. It's polished, but never tries too hard. It says, "I'm relaxed, I'm refined, and I know what I'm doing." This pairing is especially perfect for spring and summer. Picture a flowy olive skirt with an off-white cotton tank. Or off-white trousers with a breezy olive blouse tucked in. Add a pair of sandals and a straw bag, and you're good to go. It's fresh, breathable, and works beautifully in natural light. But don't limit it to warm weather. Olive looks stunning in cooler months too. Think chunky olive knits, off-white scarves, and neutral boots. You can layer these tones into your fall and winter wardrobe with cozy textures like wool and suede for a more seasonal take. What makes this combo so wearable is its flexibility. You can dress it up or down. It works for the farmer's market, a lunch date, or even casual work days. And it's not trendy in a way that feels fleeting, it's timeless. These are colors that you'll keep coming back to because they feel like you. If you're new to olive, start small. Try an olive handbag, a belt, or even just a pair of sunglasses. Pair it with something off-white you already love, a tee, a blouse, or a sweater. Before you know it, you'll be building outfits around this pairing without even thinking about it. Olive and off-white may not be the loudest colors in the room, but they have something better: presence. And when you wear them with confidence, that presence becomes your own. It's subtle, it's smart, and it's stunning. Let's close out this list with a timeless, show-stopping combo: black and gold. Now I know what you're thinking. Black is a no-brainer, right? It's easy. It's everywhere. But when you pair it with gold, that's when it goes from basic to breathtaking. It's that mix of elegance and glamour that never feels over the top, but always feels powerful. Black gives you structure, grounding, that classic edge. Gold adds light, warmth, and just the right amount of sparkle. Together they say, "I've arrived," without you ever having to speak. And honestly, who doesn't want that kind of confidence walking into a room? Think about a sleek black dress. Simple, right? But add a gold necklace, maybe some gold hoop earrings and a bold cuff bracelet, and suddenly that simple dress is a complete look. Or take a black blouse and black trousers, add a pair of gold flats or heels, and boom. You've got elegance that looks effortless but intentional. I once had a friend who avoided gold because she thought it would feel too much. But one evening, I convinced her to wear a gold pendant with her black wrap dress. At dinner, the compliments rolled in. Not because the jewelry was expensive, it wasn't, but because it lit her up. That's the power of the right detail. This pairing works beautifully for evening events, holiday parties, and special celebrations. But here's the surprise: it also works for daytime if you scale it down. A black turtleneck with small gold studs or a simple pendant. Classy. Polished. Doable for everyday errands, lunch with friends, or even Zoom calls. And you don't have to go full glam to embrace it. Try a gold belt with a black skirt. Or a black tote with gold hardware. Even a gold-accented scarf can shift the energy of an outfit. These little details make a big difference. Another reason this combo works so well? It flatters everyone. Black slims and defines, while gold brings warmth to the skin and brightness to the overall look. It's especially great as we age because it lifts the face and adds energy, without needing any sparkle or sequins. If you're new to gold, start with accessories. One piece at a time. Build up as you feel comfortable. And always remember, it's not about being flashy. It's about finding your glow. So next time you're getting dressed and want to feel powerful and graceful all at once, try black and gold. It's timeless, it's stunning, and most importantly, it reminds you that elegance doesn't shout. It whispers. And it stays with you long after you've left the room. Because at the end of the day, what you wear should lift you. And black and gold? That combo doesn't just elevate your outfit, it elevates your presence. Let's take a step back and really think about what all this means. These color combinations? They're not just about fashion. They're about how you show up in the world. Every time you get dressed, you're saying something, even if you don't speak a word. And what you wear can either dull your presence or brighten your light. When you choose colors that reflect your energy, your wisdom, and your calm confidence, you shift how people see you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. I've seen women look in the mirror and smile for the first time in years, just because a new color made them feel alive again. That's the beauty of all this. It's not just clothes. It's a reminder that you still have presence. You still carry power. And with every thoughtful outfit, you're not chasing youth, you're honoring who you've become. And honestly, there's nothing more elegant than that. So here's the takeaway. You don't need a massive wardrobe or the latest trends to look elegant. You just need color combinations that reflect who you are right now. Graceful, confident, and entirely yourself. Each pairing we talked about today isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling aligned with the woman you've become. Because at this stage in life, elegance is less about effort and more about intention. It's not about dressing up for others. It's about showing up for yourself. And when your clothes reflect that, everything shifts. People notice. You feel it. And that quiet confidence, that's what truly makes a woman glow. Start small if you need to. Even one thoughtful outfit can change the way you carry yourself through the day. Now it's your turn. Which color combo made you think, yes, that's me? Drop it in the comments. I'd really love to know. And if this video gave you ideas or inspiration, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's ready to refresh her style too. This space is all about growing, glowing, and owning who we are, at every age. So until next time, stay graceful, stay expressive, and above all, stay true to you.